Tribe. Back again with another message and reading. Welcome to my channel. I'm Divina. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back, Divine Soul Tribers. I'm an intuitive energy reading empath. Energy's fluid, it flows. So he could be a she could be a he, it could be you, the person you're connected to, friends, family members, co-workers, acquaintances. Take it as it resonates, Divine Soul Tribers. Today is going to be a general collective reading, message and chat. So not everything's going to fit. I am inclined from time to time to mention signs, but let's just take that loosely and remember, I'm an energy reader. So everything's going to fit. So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. That being said, let's get into it, Divine Soul Tribers. Right, oh, here goes the nose. I'm going to firstly apologise for my extended absence. I've been very busy. However, I have been getting channeled songs, so I have got something to work with. Right, so the first song I got the other day was just randomly started singing Owen Paul, You're My Favourite Waste of Time. Right? You're my baby, you're my favourite waste of time. Now, originally, the song was not written by Owen Paul. It was just covered by Owen Paul. It was originally written by someone called Marshall Crenshaw. So you could be called Marshall, you could be dealing with somebody called Marshall. It was written in 1979 and it was released in 1982, and it was the B-track side of his hit called Someday, Someway. I think there's something in that, Divine Soul Tribers, wouldn't you say? Anyway, so this was something that he wrote. It was inspired by his wife, right? So when they was young and they was first dating, right? And he just used to, what was he said? He liked to just spend time with her doing nothing and everything and nothing, right? Waiting for her parents to go to bed. Anyway, so what I got from this was that your counterparts, your significant person, the person that you're, connected to, they love watching you. They love looking at your pictures. They like listening to your old voice notes. They like going over your old messages. As the song would suggest, you're their favourite waste of time. Or you're their favourite thing to do while they're wasting time, should we say. Well, even when they got things to do. They enjoy spending it, looking at you, listening to you. Right, so let's go through the lyrics quick, because I've got another one for you, Divine Soul Tribers. You're my favourite waste of time. Here I am, I'm playing, daydreaming, fool again. You're my favourite game. Wow. They're not winning at the moment, are they, Divine Soul Tribers? And you are the one who's got my head in the clouds above. You're the one that I love. And you're my honey. You're my favourite waste of time. I said you're my favourite waste of time. I don't care if being with you is meaningless and ridiculous. That might mean looking at your pictures, listening to your voice notes, going over your old messages, watching your social media, whatever it applies, driving by your house or your work, if they know where you live or where you work, intensely observing you, Divine Soul Tribers. Right, because this, if it's wrong or right, I've got to give you my love tonight and tomorrow night. Probably kiss your pictures goodnight, Divine Soul Tribers. Right, you know what songs were like back in the days? On repeat, so it just goes over. You're my favourite waste of time. Right, so, like I said, it was covered by Owen Paul in 1983, in March 1983. So I don't know if that's significant for anybody. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but that's that. So, the next song that's been going round in my head on repeat, so I know I've got to get this out, was Ain't It Funny, the Murder Remix. Dead. They killed it. On J to the L-O, right? So it's the murder remix. Right, we're not going to go through all of it, but I've got to get it out of my system because ain't that funny? If you know, you know. This was released in 2000, I think it was March 2002. Maybe that's where I got the March bit from. This was released in March 2002, right? And it's with Ja Rule and Jennifer Lopez. Right. So, here we go, guys. It's been a while since you came around. Now you want to see what's going down. Trying to tell me how you want my time. Trying to tell me how I'm on your mind. You see, it never had to be this way. You should have never played the games you played. And now I'm seeing that you're kind of lame. Knowing how the situation changed. I'm sorry, but it's been going round in my head. So it's almost karaoke corner today, Divine Soul Tribers. Ain't that funny, baby, that you want me when you had me? Love is crazy. I'm glad I can smile and say, ain't that funny? See, I always thought she said, I'm glad it's not my mistake. Well, she might as well be saying it because that's what it amounts to. So then she goes on. I remember how you walked away, even when I tried to call your name. You see, at first I didn't understand, and now you're looking like a lonely man. I remember how you did me wrong, and now you're hurting because my love is gone. Everybody gets a chance to burn. You can take it as a lesson learned. This is the trouble, you see. I've been reading this energy for a few years now, Divine Soul Tribers. And basically, the majority of you have had enough. Moved on. Let's get to the last verse then. I really wish you would have sent me gifts. Trying to make me sit and reminisce. Trying to blind me with your bling bling. Thought I told you love don't cost a thing. Hope you realize that now I'm through, and I don't ever want to hear from you. I've had enough of being there for you. Now I'm laughing while you played a fool. I think this is very apt for a lot of you. Some of you are open to hearing this person out. Others of you, you're like, I'm gone. Is that your girlfriend? I got my boyfriend, but maybe we can be friends. Na 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 na. I got my boyfriend. Is that your girlfriend? Well, maybe we can be friends. Na 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 na. Anyway, right. So let's have a look and see who wrote it. They sampled Craig Mack's Flavor in Your Ear. Marcus Aurelius, I think his name is. Jeffrey Atkins. Diane Ashanti. Harvey Domingo. Obviously Craig Mack and Mark Rooney were in on this. Right. So any of those names could be significant, don't necessarily have to be, but there we are. I'm so glad I got that out because that was bugging me. That song has been going around my head. Anyway, but it's right there, isn't it? When you've taken your energy away and you're directing it at yourself or at somebody else, that's when they're interested. Oh, did I lose you? Come up in a reading the other day because I have been posting my TikToks. They want to give you their love. Take my love back. Oh, I don't want it. It's toxic. They are there sitting and waiting to make their move, but they waited too long because you're like, I've got my boyfriend or I've got my girlfriend. I'm good, thanks. Anyway, then I did get another one. I'm not going to go right into it because, like, you know, you can go and look this one up. Diana Ross. So some of you could be called Ross. Some of you could be called Diana. Chain Reaction. I think this was written by the Sugar Honey Iced Tea. What's the group called? The Gibbs Brothers. Oh, I had the name of it the other day. Chain Reaction. It's on the album called Eaten Alive. Consumed by their thoughts. Right, Chain Reaction. And all I heard was that, like, you flipping the script and changing things has caused a chain reaction within this person. They feel like time's running out, or time has run out. Like, what can I do? They're scrambling around, right? They don't want to keep looking at you anymore and thinking about what they're going to say. They want to actually say it. Is it too late? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Anyway, so I did cover this on TikTok the other day, right? So you got a pedestal and put me on it. You made me love you out of feeling nothing, something that you do. Right. Anyway, I'm on a journey for the inspiration to anywhere, and there ain't no salvation. I need you to get me nearer to you so that you can set me free. Talking about love. Love. See, this is the thing. They can't. There's a lot of passion involved with this person, Divine Soul Tribers, honestly. I'm not. If you want to know what these lyrics are, I suggest you go and look them up on Google. It'll come up. So it's actually a little saucy. Go and look this up. But this isn't what I got from this when I was hearing it. What I was hearing was like you flipping the script, changing things up, and being like, I'm done. Cut the cords. That's sparked off a chain reaction. It's a chain of events is now going to ensue. So just be expecting a message, because I'm pretty sure when I done the TikTok for this the other day, my phone rang. So be expecting a call. Because most of you have got this person blocked. Anyway, let's have a look and see what the energy is saying. Because I need to get this reading done. Don't know if I should use my twin flame cards or the romance deck. How is this person feeling? Let's get the romance deck out, because I've had this deck for a very long time, right? Called the Universal Wisdom Oracle deck, and I was shuffling them earlier because I thought I wanted to use them for final messages, right? You know, to sign out with. Anyway, so I got a couple of cards. Well, one came out and then there was one at the bottom of the deck. So the one that came out was release, and then the one that was at the bottom of the deck was the universe. I'm going to do that at the end because it was very very fitting being called to use these. So these are the True Love Oracle deck. Let's see. So you're this person's favourite waste of time. Emotional freedom. That's you, Divine Soul Tribers. They want your forgiveness. Can you forgive them? Look, because they know you guys have got a connection. I can hear ya. Yeah, so I know we've got a connection, but I've got to move forward with my life. You need that emotional freedom because you felt tied to that person, bound. So you had to take your leave. Look, resolving conflict. Is there any way we can fix this? Go and grow. Go and heal. They're trying to grow because that's maturity there. Put that up there. And again, this comes up every time I use this deck. Sexual freedom. That was their problem. Again, we talked about this. They wanted to be out there playing fast and loose with their sexual energy, thinking that they had to share it with everyone. Be it Mr. or Miss Community Service, Mr. Hot Rod or Miss Taco Tuesday. Take it as it resonates. But they want your forgiveness because they knew who you was. To them, they knew about the connection. They just thought that the connection... how do I say this? They just seemed to think that you wouldn't go anywhere because of the connection, and that they could come and go as they please, dip in and dip out, keep coming in, keeping you hanging on until they was ready to stop being in that energy. There you go. Yin yang. Let's see what comes out. They knew to come out abundance. Again with the sexuality. Self-respect, that's what you add. That's why it's coming up in the challenge position. You're walking into a season of abundance, of happiness, of prosperity, right? Because you've matured and grown and evolved through this connection, through this situation, through what you've experienced. They've had no choice but to, because you turned around and said, I'm done with this, I've had enough. I'm not prepared to be treated the way that you've treated me, in favour of your sexual freedom, in favour of you exploring your sexuality. If that's the case. Because it might just be a case of they wanted to go out there and play the field and be in that energy, thinking it's the flipping summer of love. It is what it is, Divine Soul Tribers. But they want your forgiveness. You've got your emotional freedom now, while they wanted to go out and have their sexual freedom. And you're holding back from them. You're keeping your energy to yourself. You're not holding out hope anymore. I'll tell you what it is, why there's come a big shift, because you must have noticed the shift. You have accepted it for what it is. It is what it is. That was where you come to in yourself. You're like, right, okay, I appreciate and I accept that this is the divine connection, or it's supposed to be, because, you know, they're in their distorted energy. But you've accepted that it is what it is. But the biggest thing you accepted was that you might not be together. You might not get together. Even though this is your soulmate, your twin flame, your divine counterpart, or a high-level soulmate. When? Very soon. Be expecting that call very soon. But here's the thing. You don't trust that person. You wouldn't trust them as far as you can throw them. But Spirit said this could be the one. What you going to do? They're trying to stabilise themselves right now. They are Divine Soul Tribers. They hope that they're hoping that you don't want to give up on this connection. But a lot of you have already met somebody else that's mature, that's not in their distorted page or night energy, that's done all of this, that knows who they are, that knows what they want. And alright, it might not be your God-ordained spouse, but it's a high-level soulmate, break in case of emergencies, somebody that matches your energy, that doesn't need a War and Peace novel to guide them on how to treat you. They just do it because they're mature, they're grown, they've evolved. They're not confused, they know what they want. And they've achieved emotional freedom as well, Divine Soul Tribers. Anyway, so, God cards. Where did that... I'm sorry, but This table hits what this is, everything's sitting on, and then it shakes everything. I don't know if I want to use this deck. Right, they want your forgiveness. Let's have a look and see. Because they're aware of this connection. They are Divine Soul Tribers. Very much aware of this connection. I'm going to go with this deck today. This is the Pulp Girls Tarot deck. I'll get this one out in a minute. Forgiveness. I've just split a deck, Divine Soul Tribers. That's the Three of Pentacles. They want forgiveness for putting you in third-party situations. Look, that was at the bottom of the deck. That's the Two of Cups. That's a spiritual union. That's resolving conflicts, coming together, a divine partnership overseen by the heavens, right? That there is a third-party situation. Working together with somebody else while you're out there. They're working there with someone else while you're out here doing the hard, heavy lifting. Anyway, Divine Soul Tribers, that's what they want your forgiveness for, putting you in a third-party situation. Despite the depth of the connection, and they knew. They did. Maybe not at first, not in the very beginning, but when they started playing silly games, they kept you they kept you stuck. They kept you drip feeding you just enough to keep you where you was, holding on to hope. Because they'd come in with their empty promises and their false words. They knew it was their blessing from God, but look, they were too busy looking at all those things there that kept them feeling that were empty, that weren't fulfilling, while they kept you stuck, not choosing. They weren't choosing their path. They weren't making a complete choice. But sometimes not making a choice is making a choice. Oh, I don't know what I want. I'm confused. Let me just go and see what's going on over there. Let me just make sure. They knew the whole time that God was trying to give them a blessing. But like I said, because this connection, this deep-rooted soul connection, God ordained, they thought they had time. See, look. That's fire and that's water. So that's a spiritual and a deeply rooted emotional connection, right? True love. A truly spiritual connection, right? See, they knew. They were too busy looking at things that never fulfilled them in the past. And they want you to forgive them so that they can forgive themselves. That's what I'm here. Look, expect a message. They're going to reach out soon because they can't take it anymore. See, do you know what I heard earlier? Because I was like, well, what is it? Because obviously a lot of you guys, you know, with that ain't that funny. I'm done. Not interested anymore. A lot of you have been put off because they like to play silly games. One of my favourite things to hear is, oh, I see them out the other day with so-and-so. Da-da-da-da. You should just wave at them. Say, oh, yeah, you're all right. And mind your business. Oh, but they chose that person over me. No, they didn't. They went to that person because that person was easier to control. That person had low vibrational energy like them. That person wasn't confident enough in themselves to stand their ground. That person that they chose over you was their second choice, their backup plan. In case they couldn't get you to conform, get you to do what they wanted. And for some of you, that other person in the background knows who you are, and they thought that they was winning. How are you winning? Because even that's if you know that somebody's in love with somebody else, what are you winning if that person chooses to physically be with you? Nothing. A physical vessel. Don't get it. Nothing. This person lives in inner turmoil, inner chaos, inner conflict because of the choices that they've made in the past. That's why they want your forgiveness, because they're being judged. They're judging themselves. They are divine soul tribers. I forgive myself, I am forgiven. They want your forgiveness. And they're praying. Look, there's angels there. They're praying to God that you'll forgive them. That you'll see things from a different perspective. That you'll open your heart to them. That you'll be able to resolve this conflict. Because for some of you guys, I'm telling you, I've told you, I've spoken to you. I speak to you guys. You've got options, and you're exploring those options. Why would you not? Hi, Stephanie! So this person is wanting your forgiveness because, oh yeah, that's what... Some of you have been putting pictures up. So, right? So either you've been putting pictures up of yourself with somebody else, or that other person's in your likes or your comments. Because I'm telling you, look, the first song, You're My Favourite Waste of Time. So this person, they might as well work for MI6, mate. They might as well have 00 in front of their name. MI6, CIA, Black Ops. This person, listen, this person knows what they're doing. They like to snoop. Probably do a bit of hacking as well. God knows what else. Anyway, we know that they've been out there getting readings on you. So they've been looking at who's liking your posts, who's commenting on your posts, all kinds of things. You've probably gone back about 5 years to establish patterns. For the love of God. So this person feels like you've got someone else, because if you've blocked them or you've stopped responding to them, this is how much in their ego they're, well, there's no other explanation for it. There must be someone else. They think you're like them, but you're the equal opposite end of them. So if the only reason they're not giving you attention is because they're giving it to someone else, they think that's how you are. When we know that's not the case. It's because you don't want to be giving them your energy anymore. Anyway, right. So, your self-respect is measured by the boundaries that you set. And they knew that they could never override those boundaries, really. It was a lovely little game of challenge at the time, but you weren't going to do it. Hence the reason why they went down another path. Or different paths, plural. Oh, let me try this one. Let me try that. Like there was a flipping Cosmo. Sunday night all you can eat buffet. That's what this person's right, hanging around waiting for you when you're rinsed out. Anyway, right, go and have your sexual freedom. I'm done with you over here. I'm gonna go be with somebody who's mature, right? Because you're stepping into a season of abundance, but not just financial abundance, but happiness, the right people around you, the right energy around you, just being happy in all areas of your life, grounded emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and yes, financially. You're stepping into your season. We're still in autumn, don't forget. Yes, I know it's backside cold out there, but we are still in autumn. So, you know, you're reaping in the harvest of all the seeds that you've planted. Right? Maybe it's time for you to express your sexual freedom with this new person. Who knows? Don't know. But I'm telling you now, as a lot of passion keeps coming through these readings these days. So just be careful out there, Divine Soul Tribers, because pregnancies are starting to happen if they haven't already. Oh, I don't know how that happened. You had unprotected sex. That's how it usually happens. So forewarned is forearmed. Anyway, resolving conflict. That kind of goes with the forgiveness. Look, there's that too. They want to reconnect with you. Now, one of the cards out here from my romance deck is trust. You don't trust this person. So this really is the challenge. How? Because you can forgive this person if you've evolved enough to see where their behaviour was coming from, right? So they've got low self-esteem, they've got low self-esteem, low self-worth, they're insecure, they've got parent issues, let's just leave it at that. You know, they've got a lot of things going on, and that's where this person's behaviours come from. And they've got a really toxic, twisted way of measuring how much somebody loves them. Push, 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 one more test. So, you know, this person has come to realise that none of that ish is going to work with you, right? But they're hoping and praying, because look, they feel silly. They're going through a dark night of the soul, and they want to know, can you help me out? I shouldn't laugh, it's not funny. It's not funny, Divine Soul Tribers, but it wasn't funny when you was pushed into this corner, wondering what you did to deserve to be treated like you didn't matter, to be treated like some second-rate option, right? It wasn't funny then. So now this person's getting a taste of their own medicine. They want to know, are you still evolved enough to have empathy for them, to have some compassion for what they're going through, some inner standing, right? Because ain't nobody understanding their behaviour. If you know what the word means, you'll know what I'm saying, right? But they want to know, can you help them out of this dark hole that they've got themselves into? Or you can support them while they're trying to figure it out for themselves, but you know. Do you love them enough to be able to forgive them, show them some kindness, care and compassion? Or have you had your fill of this person and you're done? Ta-da! Figure it out. They want to know. Divine Soul Tribers, is there any chance that you guys can reconnect? And I can hear it now. I can hear them. Oh, can't we just be friends? What for? I've got enough friends. I don't need friends like you. Friends I don't trust. I mean, it's entirely up to you. I had this conversation earlier with somebody. I said the next person that you meet is going to be on your level. They're going to match your vibrational frequency. They're going to show you happiness. They're going to come ready to go. Brake in case of emergencies. Toffee hammer's been brought out. Off you pop. And then that's when this other person comes back on in. Sorry I left it so long. Sorry I messed up. I wasn't thinking straight. Whatever the excuse is. Thinking of some excuse to keep you and hold your attention. But the thing is, this person is genuine, does genuinely want to be with you. However, you don't trust them. But this is how they feel about you. This could be the one. Well, they know you're the one. They've always known, Divine Soul Tribers. They've always known that you're their perfect match. Because you've made them feel something that they've never felt before. Very deep-rooted emotions. And you've helped them awaken on a spiritual level. You have. Have you, listen, look at that. Black and white feathers. It could be magpie feathers. Doesn't actually, magpie feathers are mostly like, they look blue. Anyway, well, they're obviously white as well. Have you been seeing feathers? Have you? I see them all the time. I've even got them in the back of my phone case. Right? Because the thing is, they're seeing you in this abundant energy. They're seeing you look good. They're seeing you do well. They're seeing you growing. They're seeing you glowing. Right? And for some of you, they're seeing you in this new connection, and it burns. It burns because now you've taken your leave from the situation and you've cut the cord, so to speak, or you've allowed yourself to come to a place of acceptance, right? You've achieved this emotional freedom. Yes, you still have feelings for this person. I'm not going to negate that. However, you don't feel bound, emotionally bound to that person. You are in a space where you're open to exploring new connections with somebody else. And you're actually genuinely open to that because you've moved past that. That's put them in a tower energy. What am I going to do? Because sometimes the tower isn't necessarily about chaos. It could be about the breaking down of self-limiting belief systems, toxic behaviors, karmic cycles. It can also be about revelations. Something shocking to make you see clearly. And that's what this, I mean, look, imagine, right? Imagine, so think of it like this. That guy or that girl that's been asking you out or has been open to exploring a connection with you, and you keep palming them off. You're like, oh, maybe next week or maybe next month. I'm a bit busy at the moment. You do kind of like him. Maybe it's a bit like in that, I can't remember what that film was called now, about dating. But when that girl, yeah, she kept going round this guy's house that she had some sort of a fling sort of thing with. But anytime she felt down, anytime she felt low, she'd pop round his house. She'd go and get a foot rub or a back massage. And then as soon as he made a move, and she'd be like, oh, I've got to go now. And she went off, right? So it's kind of like that. Her seeing that person in a picture like this with somebody else. Happy. And joyful. Genuine happiness. Not fake. Not for the cameras, but genuine happiness. Gutted. That could have been me. Could have. Don't want it. Now you've got that emotional freedom. You are free to share, happiness with somebody else. Instead of expecting it to come on in from somebody who can't even be happy with themselves. Because they got codependency issues, Divine Soul Tribers. They have. But that was the kick up the backside that this person needed. Maybe it is too late. But I kind of feel like a lot of you are going to hear this person out because you want to hear what they've got to say for themselves. A lot of you, it's not really going to make any difference as to whether you entertain reconnecting with them on that level. Some of you, it may change your mind. You might be open to giving them another chance. But be expecting this person to come on in quite soon. Because this self-respect is one of the main reasons why they can't move. They can't move past you. It baffles them. That's the bit. That's what I said to you earlier. This is how they measure another person's love. Oh, well, they let me do this. They let me do that. They let me get away with this. They don't bat an eye when I do that. They put up with it. They must love me. That's how they think. No, love. You did. Because this is what I've said to somebody before. If you, well, more than one person. If you're telling somebody that something that they're doing or they're saying upsets you, makes you feel uncomfortable, or you just plain straight out don't like it, can you please not do that? Can you please not say that? Can you please not behave that way? And they continue to do it. They're willfully, yes, willfully disrespecting you to see how long you're going to tolerate it for. If you cut that off right there and then, they know you ain't going to tolerate that. Why? Because you've got self-respect, Divine Soul Tribers. They don't generally tend to come across people that have got self-respect, and when they do, they cut them off. And they go back somewhere else to somebody that will tolerate their nonsense. Oh, well, you obviously don't like me enough then, do you? But with you, well, I'll try this then. And same thing, no, off you pop. Back again, no, off you pop. Don't like that, don't do it. And you'll cut it off. Right? Look. Because they were too busy in party mode. Oh, I've got to go out, I've got to go drink, I've got to socialise, I've got to do drugs, I've got to do this body and that body. I've got to be non-committal, I've got to be in party mode. And you were like, I don't want to live that life. I'm not trying to compete with that life. If that's the life you want to live, off you go. I want something a little bit more peaceful. I mean, not to say that you guys don't like to go out and socialise or whatever, but it's not the be-all and end-all. You'd like to explore your connection with your person in a different way. Look. It's the King of Wands. Mr. or Miss Hot Rod. Where did that get them? Nothing but heartbroken. Because it was never satisfying, Divine Soul Tribers. They felt trapped. They felt like a slave to their toxicity, their toxic lifestyle. But they want to heal now. They want to send you a message now because they're getting the signs. Those are the signs from Cupid. The heavens above. Things are going to change quite suddenly and quite quick. Sudden, swift and sudden is what I'm hearing in this connection. 8-8. Infinite abundance. They don't want this separation anymore. They know how they feel about you. They do. They might not have told you in the past. They might have tried to be the King of Wands and be very passionate about it because that's what they believe their love language is. That's how I express how I feel about people. Well, you must love a lot of people then. You've got love for everyone, haven't you? Anyway, Divine Soul Tribers, this person from your past is coming back on in because they've chosen their path that leads towards you. Because they're maturing. Sometimes it does take a shock to the system, short, sharp shock to get things moving forward. Look, now they want to come and invest in you. You're in this Queen of Swords energy. Like I said, most of you have gotten blocked, not talking, but you are prepared to hear this person out because you've got your hands up like, okay, speak then. Or forever hold your peace. This person is coming towards you. They're very optimistic about the path that they've chosen to come towards you. They're investing in themselves as well, but it's taken a bit of time for things to become manifest. So they're trying to sort themselves out. Look, right behind that is that overflowing cup of love that they've got for you, even though you've been quite cold and cutting. But you're reciprocating their energy. That's the thing, Divine Soul Tribers. That's all you're doing. Reciprocating. Because you've recovered from what you've experienced. And you've emotionally balanced yourself out. You gave that love back to yourself. And now you've got emotional freedom. That's what you've achieved. Balance. Emotional balance and emotional freedom. You have. Because you went deep within. You faced your shadow side. You dealt with your issues. Now they're doing the same. Because they ain't got any choice, Divine Soul Tribers. Because they ain't nothing but regret and sadness. Look, again, looking at all those things there that left them empty and depleted, that didn't satisfy them. What I'm hearing is it was never enough. Didn't matter how many people they had around them, the fake, the false adoration, how much attention they got, it was never from you. And it was never enough. It never satisfied their soul. And that's what they was looking for. Whether they realised it consciously or not, it was never enough. It wasn't what they was looking for. They were yearning for something and they didn't even realise what it was until they met you. And now you're their favourite waste of time. And now you're in this, ain't that funny? Didn't want me when you had me, did you? When I was open and receptive to your attention, you kept palming me off in favour of, I call it magpie syndrome. Oh look, shiny. And then they realise that it's just some tin foil with a lump of coal underneath it. Nothing satisfying. Nothing that's going to set their soul on fire. Maybe their pants and a trip down the clinic. It's what it is. Like I said, every time they went looking over there, it left them empty. That party lifestyle, that sexual freedom, it left them empty. I could do what I want. How's that working out for you, mate? You happy over there? With all those empty, meaningless interactions, because they're not even connections. They're just interactions, Divine Soul Tribers. While you're out here glowing, shining, growing, abundant, and you did it all by yourself. You're shining out here. Emotional freedom, abundance even. While they was out here in this hot rod energy, putting you in third party situations, taking their pick of all these options that they had, you was out here growing, winning. While they was offering their cup of love to anybody that would look in their direction a couple of times. Whilst you were out here minding your business. Moving in silence. Eyes and ears open, mouth shut. So here they come with their cup of love because they feel left out in the cold. That's how they had you feeling when they had you, patiently waiting for their return. Whilst they was out there juggling you. And here's the thing, the whole time they knew you was their Ten of Pentacles. They knew that you was the one that they wanted to build with. So here they come with their little offer. Take my love back. Look. We can do it together this time. I've walked away from all of that. I've left it all behind. And you're like, is that right? I'll believe that when I see it. You're my wish fulfillment. And it's going to take a lot of courage for them to come and tell you the truth. But they're going to have to. If they want you to accept this stable offer that they want to offer you, they know they've got to get into this king energy. But at the moment, they're showing up as pages and knights. Inconsistent. That's why they're taking their time, because they're trying to invest in themselves. And it does take time. Because walking away from a toxic lifestyle, you don't just do it overnight. But they want to bring, look, they want to bring justice to this connection. I'm telling you, they want commitment. Look, that's the Queen of Pentacles. Because they know that you're very nurturing, that you're loving, that you're kind, that you're caring, that you've got your ish together. You're a businesswoman, a family woman, or man, it doesn't matter, it's energy, right? But they want to come on in and match that energy, right, of abundance. And they're willing to take a risk and step outside their comfort zone and be vulnerable, is what I'm hearing. Because coming with a genuine offer with their heart on their sleeve is something that they haven't never done before. See? When they are here playing Cupids, and then Casper, Cupids, it's love bombing's not real, because they're just telling you what they think you want to hear, but they're telling you how they feel. That's something that they've never done before. That's why they're taking their time. You're their sunshine. But the Knight of Pentacles takes their time, but they make sure they get everything in order before they turn up, and then they land as the King of Pentacles. Because they know you're part of their destined path. But they're trying to do the right thing. They're trying to walk the right path. They're trying to change their turn of events because they've been experiencing karma. So here they come, on in for victory, for triumph, for success. Holding back, but not letting go. You let go and you held back. You moved on. You manifested a more abundant, happy life for yourself. You're in receptive energy now. You've manifested that. They're trying to manifest you back into their life, whilst you're out there manifesting everything that makes you the Empress. Well, you're always the Empress, but you know what I mean. They're out here feeling defeated, and they don't want that to happen again. By any means necessary. Take it slow. Look, Temperance, all in divine timing. Things take time to grow. Things take time to become manifest. Think it, speak it, write it. Think it, write it, speak it, do it. But you've got to take the necessary steps to bring things to your reality, to make things become manifest. It's not going to happen overnight. It doesn't. Right? You've got to become more grounded. Hi, Boops! You've got to become more grounded. You've got to become more emotionally balanced, which is what you guys are out here doing. This one needs to come on in and tell you the truth about them committing to the damn devil. That low vibrational lifestyle. They've made a few sacrifices, but you had to do the same thing so that you could see things more clearly. They're more consciously aware now, is what I'm seeing here, and they know that you're their 10 of Cups. They know that you're their happy ever after, and they also know that they've stuck the knives in your back and they betrayed the connection quite a few times. Like, listen, I've said this before, some of you have been dealing with this for up to 10 years. 10 months, 10 years, anything between that time frame. Right? Doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be any number of period of time in that particular time frame. 10 months, 10 years. Right? But they know that this is what they want with you. Commitment, happiness, stability, all the good things, a happy family, a happy home, a stable career. Look, some of you are moving home. Some of you are going to move in with this person. Some of you are going to move closer to this person. Maybe your work will take you closer to this person. Maybe their work will bring them closer to you. New jobs on the horizon, new homes, but something more stable, a new stable beginning in life. Because this person is determined to come in and match your energy. Determined to match your energy. Look, there's that song again. Never Gonna Let You Go. I think that's Tina Moore, isn't it? And they're prepared to put in the work because they want it to be equal give and take. They don't, I'm telling you. They're going to work hard. So they might be working hard. Well, finances and career is at the bottom of that deck. What's underneath that? Stay optimistic about your love life. That's what they're trying to do. If I just do this, if I just do that, if I can just show them that I mean it this time, that I'm not messing around, they can trust me this time. Receipts. Don't just take their word for it, because talk is cheap, Divine Soul Tribers, as you know from your previous experience with this person. But they are putting in the work, they are prepared to put in the effort. And they're not going to leave you out in the cold anymore. They want to give to you as much as you've given to them. They've been seeking enlightenment while they've been up at night thinking about how they're going to get things right. Right? They've probably ghosted a lot of people. And they're racked with guilt, remorse, shame, sorrow. Because they spent so long in their shadow side. That's why. Here they come after they've been going through a spiritual awakening. Spiritual transitional period of time. Swift and sudden changes. So be expecting a message. Because I'm telling you, they're plotting and planning how they're going to get over any challenge that's set before them. Don't care what they put in front of me, I'm going to overcome that. Because they're releasing all the burdens of their past, all the things that had them held down in the past, overwhelmed, overloaded. But a lot of it was their choice, you know, their toxic lifestyle that they wanted to live. Here they come with all that passion and some truth and clarity. They're cutting out all the crap. That's what I'm hearing. Because they're closing out their karmic cycles. Why? Because they choose you. It's you they want to be with. It's you they want to share their life with. It is. It's Queen of Wands. Alluring, savvy, no-nonsense person that took their power back. And that's got them, I'm telling you, they've got their eye on you. They ain't going to let you out of their sights. What's that song called? I think it's Sam Smith, a channeled song not so long ago. Now I've got you in my sights, I won't let go. Is it in my grip or in my sights? Now, because I keep hearing, now I've got you in my sights, I won't let go of you. That's that Sam Smith song. I'm telling you, that's how this person feels. They don't care if you've got someone else. Fighter, my head. What for? Pistols at dawn. Hey, this person's heartbroken. So if they've seen you with somebody else, it's broke their heart. Because they didn't think the day would come where you wouldn't want them, where you would choose somebody else. Why would you not? You're a divine feminine, divine masculine energy. And there's a page of swords again. Look, strategy. Spy it, you can't make it. Look, one who is calculated and unconcerned about the feelings of others, but this is the little stalker, right? Patience needed, ideas, inspiration, planning. It's the same thing over here. Spying, lack of conscience, strategy, resourceful, flexible, escaping interconnection. I'm telling you, look, you can't make it up. They're both spying cards. Curiosity, making a break for it. So they're coming away from situations that have been holding them back in the past. But I've said that to you before. They're making a break for it. They're coming away. So anyway, let's get into the numbers quickly. And then I'm going to have to pull some of these cards quick. Because this is nearly an hour. It wasn't supposed to be this long. Things just late. Right, forgiveness. That's 14. So the 1st of April... the 4th of January, and that adds up to a 5, so that could be the 1st or the 4th of May, the 14th of May, the 14th of January, or April. Doesn't necessarily have to be, we're just getting into it, right? So we got 6, that's June, 1, and yeah, so 6 and 1, so that's June and January, right? So that we could have the 14th, the 13th, 26th, 28th, the 30th, the 23rd, or the 1st of June, right? And the same with January. Any of those dates in January, so 13, the 1st of March, the 3rd of January, the 13th of January or March, doesn't necessarily have to be. 23, 2nd of March, 3rd of February, or the 23rd of February or March. 26, the 2nd of June, the 6th of February. There's a lot of February and March energy here. Doesn't necessarily. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Pisces, or an Aries. Doesn't necessarily have to be. May energy as well. So you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini. January could be a Capricorn. 8, we've got August out here. Could be a Leo. 36. 9 could be September, so Virgo, Libra energy. All the signs basically. It's all out here, Divine Soul Tribers. So any of these dates could be significant. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Don't really want to hear it from anyone. Oh, she didn't come out. It doesn't matter. Everybody's got a little bit of everything in their chart. I mean, it's very unusual to not have any specific element not in your chart at all, right? So that's the full card. So that's Aquarius energy and the crown chakra. So this person knows what they want with you, right? And they're coming towards you. Hi, Emily! And they're coming towards you. They're going to take a leap of faith, right? Because they want something new. They want to start something new, something fresh with you. We've got the Chariot. That's Cancer energy. That's the throat chakra. So they've got something that they want to say to you. And it's about how they feel. It's about their feelings. Moon energy, Cancer energy. So they are telling you they don't want to be defeated. They do not want to be defeated. No, it actually has a little message on the side of the card. On the side it says, "No obstacle will stop me now." What did I say to you guys? It's time to embark on a brand new beginning. I'm telling you, they're about to turn everything around. I'm good, my darling. I hope you're okay too. I've been thinking about you, so I'll message you soon. Right, so this 5 of Cups came out in the reverse. What does it tell you? Regret, remorse, guilt, shame, loss. Again with this throat chakra. So they definitely want to come and talk to you about how they feel, right? They're moving forward, moving on, accepting help. So they might even be going to get counselling, right? They're healing. They want forgiveness. What was the first card out? Rejoining the world. So they've been in hermit mode. So this is Mars energy. So that's Aries or Scorpio, but this card's ruled by Scorpio, right? Oh, let's have a look. Let's see what else we can get out here. Because look, very soon this person's going to want to come back and try and win your trust again, right? They're trying to stay very positive about things. They don't want to focus on anything negative because they know that you're the one for them. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek, and they know that. They know that. Right. You can't make it, I'm telling you. What did I tell you the other day? I'm looking forward to it too, darling. What did I tell you the other day? They might come on in with a proposal. This is the heart chakra that they know how they feel about you. Moon energy, so again, could be dealing with a Cancer. Doesn't necessarily have to be. But this is Scorpio energy as well. So they've got an offer of love. Romantic proposals, offers, invitations, taking action and following your heart. Attraction, dating, affection. Your ideal man or woman. An amiable, intelligent young person full of ideas and proposals. Can't make it up, Divine Soul. Boom! That's the Ace of Cups with the Divine Feminine, with the Empress, right? Crown chakra, sacral chakra. I told you they're gonna love you, but that's fertility, right? So they know that they can grow with you. They know that they can have a very happy, abundant, fulfilling life with you. In love, right? Connecting to the earth reminds me that abundance is unlimited, right? Pregnancy, what did I tell you about pregnancy? Be careful out, divine soul tribers. Sensuality, nurturing, creativity, beauty, femininity, nature, harmony, and art. So this is ruled by Venus, so that's Taurus or Libra energy, right? This is all the water signs: Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Cancer. Why did I say Libra? I just said that already. Anyway, this person knows how they feel. That's I know. Yeah? New beginnings, new relationship, new romance, love, happiness, joy, conception, fertility, again, pregnancy, celebration, socialising. But also that's a boost in your spiritual gifts, right? Moon card. That's the third eye. So they see... they see you. They see you. Right? And that is Neptune. So we've got Pisces energy, but that's the moon card, so it's Cancer as well. Right? The path may not be clear, but my intuition lights the way, one step at a time. Right? They are not under any illusion anymore as to who you are to them, and they're trusting their instincts, and they're following their intuition, is what I'm hearing. But they are scared about how you may receive them. But they're working hard nonetheless, and they're going to come towards you. Queen of Wands. Third eye. That's how they see you. That's Moon energy and Leo energy. So, again, with Moon energy, Cancer. But I feel like this is more about to do with their emotions and how they feel. Right? Seeing you in this confident energy, good business sense, confidence. They know that you can see things very clearly, very attractive and magnetic. A kind, loyal, generous, confident woman who may be competitive, but that helps her in business life. Somebody has very strong values and won't be messed around with. So this is Uranus energy as well, so it could be an Aquarius. But that's Libra energy right there. And again, with the third eye, right? Structure, routine, intelligent, rational, logical, power, authority. So someone who's professional, who's someone who takes their job seriously, but somebody who's very honest, right? Somebody who doesn't let emotions get in the way of any decisions that they're making. But this is the energy that they was in the past. Non-committal, unemotional, emotionally detached. But they've made their changes, and they know that they've got to come on in and speak the truth and not let any fear or anxiety get in the way of that. Why? Because you're their happy ever after. They want to put down roots with you, divine soul tribers. Yes, they do. Look, that's Mars energy. So that's Aries or Scorpio, right? But there's Pisces on the card. Right, yes is the answer to the question that he was asking. Happiness, family, happy families, reunions, marriage, long-term relationships, stability, security, harmony, abundance, domestic bliss, divine soul tribers, happy ever after, right? Caring, children and fun. I'm just going to get one more. Marriage is the word on that card. Strength card. Strength begins with the choice to be kind to myself. They've got to have compassion for themselves. That's the solar plexus. Courage. Sun energy, which is Leo energy. Right. Inner strength, courage, bravery, confidence, compassion, taming, control, overcoming self-doubt. So they're going to make their move. They are divine soul tribers. They want to balance things out. That's why. Jupiter, expansion. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, do you believe? And this is, I think this is Capricorn energy. Yeah, this is Capricorn. So balance. This is about bringing balance back into this connection. And here they come really fast. Hastily. Resourcefulness, ups and downs, adaptability, flexibility. Are you willing to be flexible with them, divine soul tribers? You don't have to be. You can hear them out, take your leave. told you they've got a lot of passion for you. Sun energy again, but this is Aries energy, so it could be Leo or Aries. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Could just be highly aspected in their chart. Sun, moon, rising, north node. Could even be their south node. No. We're talking about more positive energy. Being in charge, decisiveness, independence, loyalty, optimism, impulsive. They're going to just do it. Unexpected income. That's them unexpectedly coming on in. Someone who inspires others to be creative. Done now. Done no more. Right. Oh, so we got these cards that came out earlier. It's like, this is so, you couldn't make it up. Literally just the one card release came out. I need a thumbnail. Right. Very soon, this person's going to come on in asking you to trust them. Right. Release. Cutting a negative energetic attachment. I was like, you can't make that up. It's time to release yourself from an ongoing negative attachment with someone who hurt you in the past. Even though you have no physical contact, this person continues to hurt you because you continue to give power to them through your thoughts. An energetic attachment still exists. On a conscious level, you may believe that you have already worked through this issue. However, on a heartfelt level, you still carry the hurt. Healing is a process which has many layers. I've been telling you this, Divine Soul Tribers. It is possible to detach from this situation, yet the first step is to understand why it is important for you to let go of the issue. Are you doing this for you and no one else? Also, know that in releasing this issue, you are not conditioning the person's actions or behaviour. Rather, you are consciously choosing not to be in a perpetual victim to his or her past actions. Realise that by holding on to this hurt, you are allowing this person to keep on hurting you. Release it. They don't know any better. Right. The universe was the card at the bottom of the deck. Look how pretty these cards are. Look. Remember, Emily, when you said you're not a tree? Move. They're both trees, actually. Look. Anyway, there's a lot going on here. I was only going to use these, for, final messages. Wasn't sure whether to use it at the beginning or the end, but here we are. Come, open the golden doors and enter the universe within you. Eternity exists inside your heart. This life is but a dream, so don't take it too seriously. Listen to the wind as it blows through the trees. Feel it caress your face and feel all of the life sway graciously to a universal rhythm. Be one with the eternal flow of nature. Walk with it, rest within it, shelter, and allow your heart to heal. See, this is about you being in an energy of acceptance and going with the flow, right? The universe will peel away each layer that no longer serves you. Dwell not in your illusion, which only carries you into darkness, but feel it in your heart, an eternal glow, the glow of love. See, it's like accepting experiences for just that. Oh, well, that was a new experience. What can I learn from that? Instead of, why does that always happen to me? Stop. You're here to learn. Be a student, not a victim. You don't hear scientists. You see when scientists are carrying out experiments, right? They don't sit there and say, oh, well, I got it wrong again. I'm a failure. They don't give up. They literally sit there and say, oh, okay, so that's not the way to do it then. Let's try another way. They're optimistic about the next time they try something, instead of constantly feeling like a victim to failure. They focus on the positive things that they've learned. Oh, okay, I know how not to do that now. Maybe we'll get it right next time. If you always had that kind of mindset, you wouldn't be miserable. You wouldn't find yourself dwelling in the dark spaces. don't get me wrong, I know it's not easy to not go there. 3 days, Divine Soul Tribers, 3 days. Give yourself 3 days to ponder on something, but you do not spend any longer than that pondering on a situation that's caught you off guard, that's got you upset, that's made you feel low. You have to recognize, reflect, release, and recover. You ain't got time. You've got an important job here on earth to do, right? Ask that God's will be your purpose, and that the nature of the universe also be yours. Walk not into the darkness of night without the glow of love in your heart. That's right, Emily. Be one with all, for all is one. Feel love's flame burn brightly in your heart. I'm not going to keep going, 'cause it's almost like it don't shut up. Close your eyes and allow your mind to drift back into time through the ancient mists to the beginning. Oh. Anyway, what I'm going to say here is, that's how you transmute. You take that negative energy and you find a way to make it work for you. Like, okay, so that didn't quite work out. What can I do better next time? How can I... This is what I say to people all the time. All right, so it didn't work out. Now you know better. But if you keep making the same mistake over and over and over again, that's the definition of crazy. It becomes a form of self-harm. Oh, well, I don't know why that didn't work out. What did you do differently? Nothing. But it was somebody different. But you did the same thing. Confused. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to get the same result. It's just, you know, an unhinged little concept that a lot of people have. Because they think because it's a different person, they're going to get a different result trying the same thing with somebody else. You're not. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Try something new. We've all been there. Lessons in discernment. Anyway, Divine Soul Tribers, I can't hear Jennifer Lopez in my head anymore, so I think I must have said what I've had to say. Hopefully the message reaches the right people. Thank you for sticking around this long, Divine Soul Tribers. It was a little bit longer than what I expected it to be. Please like, share and subscribe, YouTubers. I'd love to have you to the Divine Soul Tribe. Comment down below if any of this resonated with you. So, I'm going to love you and leave you, Divine Soul Tribers. Until next time, stay divine.